Okay, good morning. It is Mental Toughness Monday. It's the Monday before Christmas. We are so excited to have you here or catching the replay. So thanks for joining us. We're starting with our essential oil from the yoga collection. I don't know if you can see that. It's pretty bright. There's like a shiny thing. There you go. The yoga collection. This one is called Align. So Align. And this is just because we're going alphabetically through the emotions book. So here we have Align. Align calls the soul back to its center. If you have Align with you, go ahead and grab it. If you don't, just set the intention that this can call you back to the center from wherever you are. It reaches gently into the heart space. Oh my gosh, it smells good too. To shift heavy energies that are inhibiting progress and disrupting stillness and flow. While working on the heart center, it recalibrates an individual's inherent integrity and brings into awareness the costs of misalignment. It reminds that self awareness, even if temporarily unpleasant, is the gateway to further expansion and growth. This blend invites individuals to pause and practice self acceptance during moments of self reflection, which allows them to act from a more conscious and clear space. Align facilitates the emergence of love, openness, and trust. It encourages individuals to live congruently and offer true generosity to others. This blend invites individuals to refrain from projecting onto others inaccurate or unkind motives and instead allows for a reflection of goodness to manifest in those with whom they come in contact. It can be difficult to choose this higher path when one has been repeatedly let down by the choices of others. However, this blend teaches that fearlessly choosing to stay open is the only way to stay in alignment. Align restores emotional balance by reorienting the heart back to its state of true purpose, which is love. So there you go. That is a powerful oil. If you have it, take a good whiff of it and get some alignment, centering, the oil of centering. Any thoughts on align as we talk about that this morning? I think it's like perfect for this week, right?
Um, wonder if it'd be good for a narcissist.
I think anything could be good for them or us, as the case may be. I've been
Well, I think
accused
there's a
multiple
little bit
times.
of narcissist in all of it.
You're right.
Just saying, different degrees.
Yes. Well, and I think also, I mean, something that I've really learned with the oils is that, and I learned this really with Tim. Tim and I learned this together, maybe, that we, if we knew an oil would help the other partner, and we like, threw it at him or whatever, that was not helpful, right? But what we learned was that if we put it on ourselves because we thought it would help them too, often it helped us and it helped them. So we don't even know who changed. We just know that the situation changed and we felt better, and that I think is the whole thing. I'm sorry, I'm a little teary this morning. I ran into a song that my son sent me um a long time ago because I was sending a group text to my kids, and you know how when you like get certain people in the group, then it shows you like the last song. So somewhere before I got all my kids in the group text, I landed on this place where he had sent me this song, and I'll share it with you. I'll put it in the comments. But it kicked off a playlist of similar songs that really have had me thinking this morning, which is funny because it's early. So but this is why we love the silence in the morning, is because you have time to really think and look at your emotions and feel and think about the compassion that you can have for other people and their suffering, and the compassion I have for myself and past suffering, the gratitude that I feel for not being in that suffering place anymore. And it's caused me to sit and send that song out. I'm sure everyone that I sent it to appreciated that I sent them a song in the middle of the night. Okay, really, it was after 7, but still, um, very touching. There's some really, really beautiful things. So, yeah. Other thoughts on the line? I'll stop talking. You can unmute yourself if you have any thoughts that you want to share, ways that you've used it, if you ever have used it before.
I've used it when I taught Tai Chi. I started out with a line and let
Mm,
the people do, and they concentrated a little bit more.
Yeah, very good.
nice. I gotta find mine.
Right? Now that you've
I
heard
know I
about it, you
have.
really want it. Yeah, it's good. Okay, I want all of you to have that experience. That's very, very good. Um, okay, let's move on to our mental toughness secret. Today we have, oh, my favorite champions are driven by fun. That's where we are, right?
Yeah.
Yes, fun. Fun is the thing. Okay. One of them, oh, look at that. I forgot to put my glasses on. I'm like, wow, I really have to put that out there. Okay. One of the most closely held secrets of world-class performers is how much fun they have in what they do. Outsiders see big time for performers as super self disciplined, self sacrificing, success and achievement machines. Yet, a closer look gives a more accurate portrayal of what really drives these people: fun. Champions have more fun in their work than any other group. They take whatever time is necessary to choose a career path that encompasses their natural talents, abilities, and most of all, their passions. Amateurs have a difficult time competing with pros because most amateurs hate their jobs. One of the primary reasons they're amateurs in the first place. Professional performers are highly disciplined, of course, yet their core drive and mental fortitude seem to come from the pure fun, excitement, and enjoyment and exhilaration of their work. Average people go to work and plod through the day. Champions go to work to have fun. This is one of the reasons amateurs cannot compete with the pros. It's a mismatch from the start. One is focused on surviving, the other is just playing a game and having fun. Okay, I totally want to hear your thoughts about this. Are you having fun?
Yeah, it's really rewarding when you're able to find some solutions for people. Champions have more fun in their work than any other group. That's because they love what they do.
Right?
That's the secret to enjoying working.
Absolutely. Camille, what are you wearing? Oh, you're all bundled up because of your house situation, right?
Oh, no heat?
I thought you were a Muppet for a second. You're still muted. I'll give you the button, maybe.
Okay, hi. It's really loud in here because I'm in my garage where it's actually warm. There's a, I'm gonna paint the trim in here. So before they move all the stuff back in, because we had our floor refinished, it looks great, huh?
It looks
Beautiful.
great. It's a
But
little blurry.
but
Maybe your background is blurred.
my background is blurred, I'm sure. So anyway, but the outside is now warmer than the inside because we don't have any heat or hot water in the inside. So I'm in the garage getting this ready, and I'm about your thinking about having fun, and um, it is more fun to be in the warm. That's, I also want to say that, and if you don't make it a game, it is actually pretty miserable for everyone. So that was, I think, the biggest thing that I think you're to be around people who are even in the most miserable circumstances than it is to, um, you can't talk someone out of a bad attitude very easily. So if you just decide that regardless you're going to have a good attitude, then that is a lot of fun. And one of the things that was fun this weekend was that I did get through a ton of the training on the new Empower app. I guess it's not maybe not new to everyone, but
Oh, we're losing you, but
that
you
was
look.
really fun to me. That was really exciting to me. I was able to send out some really exciting to me. So peace out.
Awesome. Well, keep having fun. I know your boys are getting their winter camping merit badge in the house this week. Just kidding. All right, but making it a game. I love that in difficult circumstances you can still make it a game and then it's fun instead of miserable. So that's fantastic. Any other thoughts about being driven by fun? Is anyone else driven by fun? I am totally driven by fun. Um, because like if it's not fun, I won't do it for very long. But I can make almost anything fun.
Going along kind of with that idea of we can make anything fun. Something I heard recently is you can find joy in doing the dishes, and I hate doing the dishes, and it seems like that's all I ever do is dishes. It's that stack that never ends. And so someone told me the other day, they're like, if you find joy in doing the dishes, then you never have to do something you don't find joy in. And so I think just kind of if you make that attitude of like, okay, when I'm doing the dishes, I can have that time to ponder, or I can sit there and listen to a good audiobook or some fun music, like whatever it is, you can make anything fun. And I just kind of enjoyed that little thought. Every time I sit down or go to the sink to do the dishes, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have some fun while I do the dishes. And it helps a little bit. I'll get there eventually. And then someday when I do the dishes, I'll never have to do something I don't enjoy. So it's kind of
I love that. One thing I do to make the dishes fun is I make my breakfast. I put it in the microwave for 3 minutes and see if I can get the whole dishwasher emptied. I give myself little races because it does make it fun. And I remember after I had four children and dishes everywhere. And I remember talking to a friend of mine who was probably 10 years ahead of me in her family and all the things that were going on. And I was like totally crying because I could never get the kitchen clean. And she listened to me for a little bit and she's like, wait, are you crying about dishes? Seriously? Set a timer, 20 minutes, you're done. And I was like, what? So I set a timer, 20 minutes. I'm always done with the dishes. I don't even care about them anymore. I mean, I'm just like so delighted to get to the clean kitchen. But I think that's an excellent example because you can change your mindset and you're doing it already, Sean. And so thanks for sharing that example because you really can just like shift anything because of, the way that you look at it.
Hey,
And if you make it
Brenda,
interesting. Yeah, go ahead.
remember how we worked fun when we were dating?
Oh, yes, I do. Are you going to share that?
Well, no, we set a timer. We say we work for 30 minutes, then we can make out.
Right? For 5. It was good.
No, and I love how you made Camille's situation fun, right? Oh, let's earn the winter camping merit badge inside the house, right? Instead of complaining about how cold it is.
I'm
Anyway,
pretty sure she told me that.
did she? That's cool.
She's giving a thumbs up for that one. Yep. I love it. All right. Well, be driven by fun and make your work fun. And if you're not doing something that you love, I know sometimes you have to do things because you need to do it as a project. Like maybe it's not fun to finish school. Maybe not every single class you're taking is fun. Maybe you're in a job that you have to keep right now and it's not super fun. But you are working toward and you can recognize that place as a stepping stone and just like have fun in the fact that you're moving along and that you won't be here forever. One of the songs I listened to this morning is called Flowers. I'll post that one in the link too. And it just was, it's kind of a sad song um, of someone who just feels like they're stuck somewhere. And it's called Flowers. And one of the lines is that, flowers grow in the valley. And so, just trust the situation that you're in and that God is good. He's got a watering can and he's making sure that your seeds are getting watered so that they can grow into the beautiful flowers. So it might be temporarily uncomfortable. Isn't that what it said? Um, where's the temporarily? I thought it said temporarily uncomfortable. Well, maybe that was somewhere else. Let's read the quote by Joe Namath, professional football player. He said, "When you have confidence, you can have a lot of fun. And when you have fun, you can do amazing things." So that is really powerful. And confidence and competence go together. So I love that. And I love, Camille, that you talked about the Empower app. And it does give you confidence when you know how things work and you know what you're sending out, but also you can ride on the work of other people who have more confidence. Like you can build your confidence and your competence by working with people who have more of both. So that's really, really excellent. And then you have a lot of fun. Action step for today. How much fun are you having in your life? Now we get to think about it. On a scale of 1 to 7, 7 being the most fun, give yourself a rating in each area of your life. Next, ask this critical thinking question. Can I eliminate doing things that aren't fun? Really think about your answer. Life is short and unpredictable. Why do things you don't enjoy unless it's impossible to escape them? This is really, really good. And I love, again, Sean, you're like taking something that you don't enjoy and you're making it enjoyable. You're using the time. Of course, what's not fun is having a dirty kitchen forever. That's less fun than doing the dishes. So I love that you are taking things that you need to do and making them fun. And I encourage and challenge everybody to do that. Leave us a comment if you're catching the replay about how you are making maybe unpleasant tasks, how you make them a little bit more fun. We've given a few examples this time, but yeah, we'd love to hear what you're doing. All right. Does anybody else have any comments before we wrap it up for today? Next week. Oh, go ahead,
Hey,
Camille.
I have one more comment.
Yes.
Oh, I was just gonna say, one thing that I listened to this weekend that helped me was it was talking about how when you win in private, that also helps you be more confident, and then it's easier to share. So as you win, like the dishes or winter camping or whatever it is that you're doing
Sassy
on a
habits,
personal
right?
level, those, yep, those things help you to feel more confident. And then that way you're going to show up differently for your public life and
Yep.
in your business.
I love that. Yes. Keep your commitments to yourself. That's a win and makes you more confident. Next week, we'll be talking about the great ones, learn to forgive. And our oil will be Ama V, which if you don't have it, I don't know if you can get it. Maybe we'll do two next week because you don't all have them. Actually, we're going to go, yeah, Anchor from the yoga collection. That one is possible to get if you get the whole collection. It's a better deal. Um, but anyway, we'll look at maybe at two of them next week, just because I don't think you can buy Amavi on its own anymore. They do it as a Father's Day special from time to time, and I don't actually know if they did it last year. So, all right. Well, thank you very much, and we will see all of you next week.